What's happening, everybody? Guess who's back? And I'm here with my third piece, which is entitled Cupid's Smile. Now, this is more of recalling of what took place to earn someone's love. I mean, hey, we all been through that road at least once in our lives. I mean, we all recall the events that took place that earned the place in that special someone's heart. And honestly, I've been through that. I've been through that myself. And I mean, days I spend just reminiscing. And there'll be there'll be good memories and there'll be bad memories. But I tend not to think about the bad because I believe that the good can conquer all. But that's just my little background about this piece. But without further ado, let's get into it, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? A love that has been captured after longing for it for too long is the most cherishable. Air is sweeter than peppermint, sun brighter than the flare of the lens. No amount of materialistic value can compare to the joy inside the spirit. Never knew love could make me feel this way. So pure, so much energy, bliss, and joy of the heart. Love can be painful, but never with the right person. Arguments will be small, but the one factor that ensures the union of passion is knowing you can never live without each other. Now, the last few lines of that poem could not ring more true in so many ways because honestly, like I said before in my last video, you will go through the good and the bad, but it all depends on how much effort you put in to make to making it to making it work is when you know. It's when you know that love is not worth losing at all. And the last line of that is that knowing that you can never live without each other. I mean, true, you may never live without each other, but never, never try to take that person's love for granted. I mean, after you went through hell and back just to obtain it, and then once you finally obtain it, you find ways to screw it up. Even if you don't realize it yourself, you find ways to mess up that kind of love. But at the same time, you can't compromise it, especially especially if it's something that you've been longing for I'll say approximately like 1 or 2 years tops. But if you feel like a deep connection with that person, let that connection build because there's a lot to obtaining that kind of love than just the communication barrier. I mean, there's respect, there's honesty, there's trust, and then there's commitment. I mean, as you could see in my previous videos, well, my previous segment, Lessons in Love, all that will be covered in full detail. But I'm gonna wrap this up by saying, I mean, by saying Never let go of love, especially especially when it's so many especially when there's so many barriers, yet so many barriers you haven't took the chance to knock down. And especially when there's so many depths that you have yet explored. Simple as that. But I'm gonna wrap this up by saying thank you all for tuning in. Next video will be up in a little while. Until then, peoples, stay blessed. Bow.